And now go into Indy to try to get back in the series with the Pacers. The tip-off at 8 p.m. tonight, losing game 1 in overtime, game 2 in a tightly contested game. Karl Anthony Towns only played 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 1 in from the field, propelling Tom Thibodeau, because of his defense, to insert Mitchell Robinson instead of Towns. So the two-time All-NBA center who they traded for before the season, a non-factor down the stretch. A lot of people questioning Tibbs' strategy there, as NBA reporter Chris Herring joins us now. So how is he going to approach this big man rotation going into a critical game tonight, Chris?
Well, according to our Shams Charania, me and him worked on a story that said that Thibodeau is seriously considering the idea, at least, of inserting Mitchell Robinson into the starting lineup for Josh Hart. That would not be something to take lightly, just given the fact that the Knicks use the same starting lineup every single game this season in which their normal 5 were available. So that would be a shift, obviously. But let's be honest here. The Knicks have not been very good with their starting lineup for a while now. They are being outscored by 50 points postseason when their starting 5 is on the floor. And if you go all the way back to January 1st, they've actually been outscored even in the regular season by 9 points with the starting lineup on the floor, despite how far they've gotten. So it would be a switch for Josh Hart to come out and come off the bench, and for Mitchell Robinson to be there. They just give them more mobility on the perimeter and in the paint. They've just been skewered all series so far. With Karl Anthony Towns, they're trying to protect the backside for them.
Yeah, I mean, those two, the Twin Towers, have only been in the lineup for 16 minutes total, right, in this series. Knicks are a +3. I mean, it's a tiny sample size, but Josh Hart didn't play much down the stretch either. So we'll see what adjustments the Knicks make today. Chris, thank you.
All right, Hannah, let's talk about this. Pistons head coach J.B. Bickerstaff knows plenty about the Knicks. He faced them in the first round. It is great to have him with us on the Sports Center. And, of course, great to have Quentin Richardson back with us. J.B., I want to start with you. Just talked about the possibility of Mitchell Robinson getting inserted into the starting lineup. What do you think of this potential lineup change?
Well, I think it's something that, you do a lot of studying, right? You take a look at the analytics. Post-game, you always look at your rotations and your lineups, and you're trying to find the best lineups to be the most successful as you can. And just thinking about what Mitchell Robinson brings to their team, he's an elite offensive rebounder. He's an elite rim protector and defensive rebounder as well. Now the Pacers have to find another way to match up with Towns. Do they put a smaller guy on him? Now he can be more effective in the post. So there's just a lot of different things that go into it. But I know Tibbs is doing his homework, and he's trying to figure out the best way to win that game and get off to a great start.
Yeah, I agree with you, Coach JB. I mean, I feel like this move is a move that's definitely something that should put Karl Anthony Towns in a bit of a better comfort zone. I mean, I feel like he flourished when standing next to Rudy Gobert when he didn't have to be that rim protector, that anchor in the paint, and he was allowed to do other things. I think Mitchell Robinson has been crazy active this series, like you said, all over the glass on both ends of the floor. But I think he gives them a different type of versatility as far as being a pick and roll defender. He can slide his feet a little bit better. He can contest shots, and then if they get to the rim, he can get it up out of there. So I like the move a little bit.
All right, JB, on the other side, the Pacers going to be trying to take a commanding 3-0 lead. As a coach, what have you seen from Rick Carlisle in this series that's jumped out to you?
I mean, he's been amazing. Nothing short of that. You think about his ability to use his coach's challenge, his understanding of his lineups, that game 1 where they were trailing, and then he went with the fast lineup with Siakam and Obi Toppin at the 4-5, just to create even more tempo there. His team understands who they are. He understands how to feature, his hot guy. Nesmith got it going. So now all the plays got going for Nesmith. So I think he's done a phenomenal job of both ends of the floor of playing that chess match and putting his team in the best situation to be successful.
Q to you, Tyrese Haliburton didn't have his best outing in game 2. Pascal Siakam picked up the scoring. He had 39. Hallie had 14. What does Tyrese need to do to help Indy grab this commanding lead in this series?
I mean, coming back home, he just needs to go out there and be himself. Play free, have fun, and be aggressive. I mean, Tyrese Haliburton, the type of player he is, he can be very impactful with a 16, 17-point game as long as he's moving the ball and getting the team flowing and passing and getting assists like that. So for me, it's not always about him scoring 30 or a boatload of points. It's about just the way he plays and the way he gets his team playing. He said it himself after the last game, I was trash, I need to be better. So he's aware of that, and I think going home will be easier for him to go do what he needs to do to help his team tonight.
Yeah, when you get to everybody involved, they are a dangerous, dangerous team. Q, JB, appreciate you guys. Thank you for the insight.